T to life 12th. Today is 8 May 23rd, 2021. I'm in hospital. This is St Vincent Hospital. I'm in the hospital. This is St Vincent Hospital. I'm in the hospital. I've been in hospital from the 19th. So I stay here for a couple of days. You can see this is my bedroom from the 19th. So I stay here for a couple of days. You can see this is my bedroom. Yeah, this room. Yeah, this is my bedroom. And now, T-top officer allow me to lie. T-top officer allow me to live again. So today I use my TikTok live in explain something happened on me. And because before yesterday, the nurse, they ask me to say it's a stop. Okay, it's no stop, it's good. Yeah, and I just say the nurse forced me to take the tablets. I refuse, and then they call about 4 or 5 security guys, and they force me, and they push me onto the ground and give me an injection. I struggling. Yeah, I defend myself, but I couldn't because there are too many people over there, about 8 people or 9 people. And you already have had see my past of video episodes. You already see it in my video episodes. But later, the nurse come to me and say, I can't put them into my video. I said I didn't. I just use the Facebook Live, shot myself, because they come forward me and grab me at the last time, so their face come into my camera. I didn't intend to do the things on them. So So there are one security guy came to my camera, and I say they push me into the ground, on the ground, and then give me a suggestion. When I got the injection later, about only 5 minutes, I can't walk stably, and I try to keep my balance and went back my home, my rooms, and I'm fall asleep very, very soon, just fall asleep. And in the evening, at night, I woke up, and the nurse came again, and I talk about the day before yesterday. Yeah, the case happened. I say that night the nurse came to me and asked me take the mental tablets. I refused them, and they say they call security guy again. I say I don't mind. You want to murder me? I don't care. In hospital, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a patient. Why? The judge put me in hospital, for mental hospital, in mental hospital. Why don't put me in jail? You should custody me in jail, not custody me in hospital, mental hospital. I lose my human rights here, and now you want me take the illegal mental tablets? I refuse it. And you call security guys coming to push me to push me on the ground and give me injection again. I don't mind. You murder me in jail, in hospital. Up to you. I say that to them. And so before yesterday, not the night, the nurse went away, and they didn't come back. And the second day, just in the morning, I say yesterday in the morning, they look at my door and say, and you need to take the tablets. I say, I don't want to. I refuse it. And they go away. In the evening, they say, they come again and look at my door. And I open door, and they say, have the tablets, the time again, at the time come. I say, I refuse it. Today, in the morning, they come again. I say, I refuse it. I always say, I refuse it. And then they don't come again. Yeah, I don't know why. Morning and evening, they come once and ask me same the question, but I always refuse them. But they still keep to the big action on me. I can't imagine what's happened. Why they knew I refuse to take mental tablets. But I say I refuse to have to eat the mental tablets, but they never stop. They never stop their action. It's very, very funny. Now, another thing happened. The nurse in the morning, and the nurse came to me and told me, say, you won't take your medicine your friend took in. And I said, yesterday my friend who took my medicine to me from my home, but they don't give me use it. And they said I have to see doctor first. And so in the morning, the nurse come to me and told me, and I can see doctor, and but I have to kept my two mobiles in nurse home, nurse office. They keep them for me because the doctor doesn't want to. I bring my mobiles to see them, and I say, if I give my mobile to you, you don't return to me, what should I do? And the nurse say, no, we won't keep your mobile. We just you after watching the doctor, then I return to you. I say, I don't believe you do it. I say, can you promise me? He say, the nurse say, he can. He say, I promise you. Okay, if you promise me, it's no problem. I can give my mobile to you, no problem. But just 1 hour ago, half hour ago, and the nurse told me, and the doctor say they want to take my mobile away because I am in hospital. They don't allow. I keep my mobile. I say I am not a criminal. Why? You take off my human right. I refuse to give my mobile, and he say, because you shot some security guy into your video. I say I didn't do it. I just do my Facebook live, and I showed myself, and because I argue with them, and then I showed myself. I make a recall, and they just come forward me and grab me and push me onto underground because they come into my video. Not that I force them. I didn't do anything. So is why I showed his face into my camera. I didn't intend to do it. And of course, this video episode is embarrassing them. And so later, there is a nurse came to me and asked me, delete all of the video episodes, including the security guy in it. But already spread everywhere. Yeah, it's too late. Because everybody can see I am not the criminal. Even I'm not the mental patient. How can they do it on me? Everybody knew my mental is fine. My behavior is fine outside. And they say, they don't worry. They knew I won't hurt people if let me go outside. Let me release me from hospital. They don't worry. They don't worry. I will hurt people when they release me out of the hospital. And you don't worry, doctor. Don't worry. I will hurt people. And I never have the recall. I've been outside for 16 years. I always do good thing. I will always do normal thing and keep my good behavior. And I do good association with people. I never damage society and the country. I never. And now you don't worry. I will hurt people if you release me from the hospital. Why you don't let me go outside? And but they say, doctors say, they worry I will hurt myself. What kind of ridiculous reason? They worry I go outside. They release me. I will hurt myself. This reason custody me in hospital. What kinds of reason made me remember in 2003, 2004, 2005, from that time, I was custody in jail. I asked the psychologist and the church priest in jail, in the jail, and they join together and make a guarantee to me, make a form, fill a form for me. Let me see my children. At that time, they just let me fill all of the form and sign, and they sign and apply to the court, or apply to let me see my 2 children. They just give the form, give the application form out, and the second day, the jail move me to another jail. very far away in Seychelles. I don't know how many people know Seychelles, Sabah Seychelles. From here, the Seychelles near to Newcastle, near to Hunter Village. From here to Seychelles about over 2 hours. So they move to over there, and for that time I can't apply my kids to see my kids, and the land. And 1 year later, the jail moved me to the where? Moved me to the Sugar Water jail in Sydney. So that time, I asked the jail governor. I say, because jail governor who look after me very well, he got me safety in jail. Because that time, I say in year 2003 to 2005, I was in jail everywhere. The jailmate is criminal. I say criminals, yeah, and jailmate, and the jailmate, all of jailmate, over thousands of jailmate, all of them got me safety, because all of them knew I am innocent, I am good man, including jail governor, jail boss. Jail governor is the jail boss, biggest one. So they ingest me. What's happened? Something wrong? Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, of course I'm okay. Every day I'm okay. You knew.
I was just checking in because I was just like you
have voice.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, because I
No. You're on the phone, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was just making sure that
Okay.
things are okay, because at first I couldn't tell you on the phone, and then I realised that on
Yes.
the phone.
Okay. As I talk, especially I talk in English. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Now these lovers are friendly of me. Yeah. And just what do I talk to? I talk about I was in jail in year 2000. Do you like work with me? I say, do you ask me what? No. So he say, are you happy work with me? Ask me, are you happy? Because I remember, you see, very, very funny words. Yeah. So, are you happy working with me? I say, do I have right to choose my work? I laughing. He laughing as well. I say, because the jail boss, the jail governor who asked me, are you happy working with me? I say, do I have choice? Yeah. Do I have right to choose my work? So the governor, jail governor, is laughing, and I'm laughing as well. And then I work with him, but when I work with him, and I always came to his office and complained to him. I say, you are governor. Although you are not 100% of policeman, yeah, but you belong in police. You similar as your job and something similar as police. So you already completely investigating my record. You knew I am innocent. You knew I am good man. And this is not my guilty. I say, like gravely bodily harm and malicious wounding and great bodily harm or attempted murder. You knew. I say, not this might deserve the guilty. Why prosecutor didn't give me the trial with the jury? And I complained to him. I say, doesn't matter. Now I am in jail, doesn't matter. But you have to let me see my children. But I always complain to jail governor, and he ignore me. Yeah, he just watch his paper on the table, and he didn't watch at me, and he didn't say anything. Only let me complain to him for maybe 5 minutes or some, also, and because I knew he can't do anything for me, so when I complain, and I go away, I go out of his office. So it's many story in jail, and the governor, okay, I remember another thing, told people. I said, what's thing? And one day, governor wife wait him in jail, come to jail to wait jail governor, and of course I am served for governor, so I make a coffee for governor's wife, and I give coffee to her, and then I go out of the office, and suddenly, and jail governor called me, because in jail I say my name is Jack. My first name Jack. My family name is Chow. So in jail, they call me Chow. I like they call me Chow. So when I out of the office, and the governor asked me, Chow, come back. Chow back. Chow come. Something. And I turn back, and I went to see what's happened. When I back to the office, and the jail governor introduced his wife to me. He said to me, this is my wife. He told his wife first, he is Chow, and say he is my wife. I say, of course, I say nice to see you, and then I say, and the governor who look after me very well, I say it. I appreciate it. Jail governor, he regards me. He look after me very well, and his wife said he should do it. It's his duty. He said to me. She said to me, she well done. And he should look after you. I say, the governor wife say it to me. And then she say another thing. He's clap. She clap his hand. Yeah, like this. Like this. And clap her hand. And say he do the things is right. Yeah, I agree with him like this. I forget what she say. Yeah, just say the governor, jail governor done very well on me. Yeah, look after me. Showed up, look after me. Yeah, very well. So and then I go outside. So I'm very happy. Yeah, like governor, jail governor do this way on me. Introduce his wife to me in jail. Yeah, he shouldn't do it. I don't say he's no necessary. It is no necessary to do the way by jail governor, but he done. Yeah, okay. Let me come back. And so I always complain, maybe once a week, twice a week, went to governor office and complain to governor. I said, why? Australian judicials treated me in this very, very terrible way. It's unfair on me, on my children. I complained to the jail governor, but the jail governor just helped me do something. But in this way, he never give me the answer. Because I say I always went to the office, ask him, but he never give me replies. It mean jail governor still is too small. Yeah, no big enough, so he can't do anything. Yeah, and later on, let me introduce a lot of very, very funny and very interesting or something happened in jail when I was in jail from year 2003 to year 2005. Yeah, many stories. And I have diary. I wrote the diary. So from diary we can remember many things out. Okay, now I just talk about and the governor and Christian church, Christian priest, and society in jail. They pride to court. Yeah, let me see my children, but they couldn't done it. Okay, now we come back in jail, in hospital. I say the nurse came to see me just 1 hour ago, and he told me, doctor doesn't allow you have mobile in hospital because you should staff security guy in your video. I say, this day come in. I never shoot people because I know everybody have privacy, especially for patients in here. They don't want to come into the video, so I leave it. So I won't do it on them. Yeah, I won't do it. And but I just got myself safety. And if the doctor want to take my mobiles away, I refuse. I don't need to see them. I don't need to see doctor. Yeah, I don't take medicine. It doesn't matter. I say my medicine from the home. I don't take this one. Doesn't matter. But because more important things, I have human right in hospital, and everybody, and you, all of you knew my mental is quite normal, and you can't do in this way on me, and you can see when I talk to you with logic, and even I can tell you some knowledge about the politics, about the society, about the economic, about the science, so many things I can tell you, I can teach you, and my logical, my knowledge is huge. So, and my logic is very good. When I talk to you, you can see my logic is quite normal. And he told me, at least 10 people over there, 10 patient, yeah, 10 patient. Their logic is okay. Talk to him. I said, you are wrong. Their logic talk to you. Logic is okay, but they are outside. They have some recourse. They are outside. They damage some people's window, or they fight with other people for they do something, damage society something. So is why they will come in. They have many types of recourse, different from me. I keep my good behavior for 16 years. I never damage the social, and I always keep my good behavior on society, on country, in Australia and in Taiwan. And I do some right thing, good thing for society in Australia and in Taiwan. I have many records is why I have many good records. So is why I like to give to the judge. A couple of days ago, you can see this one. You can see from 2013 to 2019, I saw I do many social. You see, I join a lot of social party. Yeah, a lot of different party. I join in it, and then I do some good thing, support the society. Even I took part in the election of parliament members in Taiwan. I was candidate, yeah, in Taiwan in year 2005, 2015. Yeah. Why? Because I have some good opinion. Yeah. Can offer to society, offer to country. Yeah. So I say I always do the right thing and keep my good behavior in society. This is a very important thing. I never damage. I never done bad thing in society in these 60 years. Although I contribute my ability for society, but I never stop to regain my justice from Australia judicials and police. I never stop it from 2006. Yeah, to today, I never stop it because Australian police control my 2 children. They don't know my children see me, and I say, I remember one thing. I say in year 2003 to 2005, I was in custody in jail. I asked the jail apply to see my 2 children, but the jail say jail is not suited for children, so your children couldn't come jail to see you. I say there are many children come to see their father. Why my children couldn't come to see me? I say, why my children can't come to see me? Another story come. I have too many stories I made, so I will just worry if speak in Mandarin. Speak Mandarin, no problem. I can go outside and come back. But in English, I worry a lot. I go outside and then I couldn't come back. It's a problem. So many stories. Like why there are so many children, they came to the jail to see their parents. Not the parents, to see their father. Because my case have huge evidence and witnesses. And you can see, like, because if I talk to young people, maybe you don't know this history. Because before, some father or mother normally are father. Yeah, like maybe 80%, 90% are father. They have AVO. AVO, what's mean? AVO. Anyway, they can't see their children. Yeah, they lost their children's custody. Yeah, and they can't see children. And they apply to review their children, but the court refused. Anyway, about 400,000 people. Because of my case, they can, and Australia in year 2003, Australian government quickly changed new law. And all the family law have a big problem, so they change new law. Yeah, and then a law for 400,000 people, fathers or mothers, they can reunite with their children. And that time they have one group, bigger group in Australia. It's called Black Shield. The Black Shield group. They everywhere, because you can see 400,000 people. They couldn't see their children. So many people join together and fight everywhere against the law. But they still can't see their children till to my case happened. And in year 2003, when I in jail, they fabricated me, set up me, put me in the jail. That time, the government quickly changed the law, allow all of the people, all of the parents, the father can see their children. It's why I was in jail at that time. Man, every Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, many children came to jail and waited their father. But only me, they don't allow. They didn't allow I see my children. So it's very, very funny. Okay, I just say one thing. Let me back. I say, what do I say? I apply to see my children. And the jail say my children to the jail, not sue the children. So they don't allow children to jail see me. Although there are many people came to jail see their father. Only me, they don't allow. It's because they knew, I say they knew, when my children see me, all of the truth will be come out. They couldn't cover their dirty crime on me anymore. Okay, later on we will prove it out. Okay, and then okay, when I walk outside, there is another story. When I walk outside, yeah, and the governor helped me. Later on, I talk about it. Now I talk about my children. And when I walk outside on the weekday, yeah, and every night, evening, I went back to jail. And the morning, go outside for work. And Saturday, Sunday, I stay outside. Yeah, we stay at my sister home. Okay, this one. I just say that time I applied to see my children, but from the jail. But the jail say, my jail say, because, let me see, let me see that time, what did the jail say? Jail say, yes, I remember. Jail say, because they knew, jail knew, government knew, I won't hurt my two children. I love my children too much, very much, so I won't hurt them. They don't worry. I hurt my children when I see my children. Same as if the hospital released me, I was released out. Yeah, they don't worry. The hospital doesn't worry. I will hurt people because they knew I won't hurt people. Same later time. And they knew I won't hurt my children. They should let me see my children. Let me children see me. But they worry. They worry. When I see my children, after my children went back home, when my children go back home. Their mother will hurt them, injure them. The jail, they worry. They don't worry. I hurt my children because they knew I won't hurt my children. They worry. Their mother, my children's mother will hurt them. It is very ridiculous. So they use this reason to refuse my application. I told them, Australia is a law of country. Australia have law. Their mother, my children's mother, how can she hurt and injure my children if my children's mother hurt them? She will lose their custody. Government, there is a department called welfare on children. Yeah, and they will have a welfare department look after children. How can my ex-wife hurt my two children? And then if he really did it, really done it, and she will lose her custody. Why? She hurt her children, hurt my children. It's no reason. But I say the jail use this ridiculous reason to refuse me to see my children. It's the first time. It's second time. So I said it's the third time. First time is to say jail is not suitable. Children going to see their father. They don't refuse me in this reason. Second time, they say because they don't worry, I will hurt my children. I won't. So they don't worry. They worry when my children see me and go back home, mother hurt them. This two times. And the third time, when I out of the jail, that time I apply at the court. And my children see me. Okay, I just say later on I talk about the whole scene. Yeah, this time I don't talk about the whole scene. I just say when my daughter ask the court, ask the judge at the court, I want daddy, I need daddy, I want to see daddy. Judge didn't allow her request. And my son, I call Jason, come to daddy. Daddy hug you, daddy miss you. My son want to work for me. But the judge grabbed my son's hand tightly and pull him go away. And finally, the judge, I say the judge grabbed my son's hand tightly and pull my son go away. And finally, the judge and pull with my ex-wife, pull my daughter's hand out of the cold lobby, out of cold building, and I'm behind of them. I couldn't run to my daughter. I want to. My daughter just turn her head to me, watch father, because she want the father. She don't want to go. She doesn't want to go at that time. And she just want father running forward to him, running to him and hug her. But I want to. Why I keep the quiet a little time? I just keep my emotion. I keep there because I apply to accept to see them, and then the judge do so evil, terrible way on my children. So I think my daughter and son go away because my son is a bit old. My son knew everything, so my son just go with adults. My daughter want father another thing later on. I say, yeah, in the lobby, it's in terrible thing as well. The government, the family court done evil thing. Now I talk about it. When next day I went back home, and suddenly I fall down. I not fall down. I say I fall in. I got a serious, very, very serious sick, very, very serious sick. I fall down. I sleep for 9 days. For 9 days, very, 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 very serious. Yeah, very serious sick. And my neighbor, there were a couple of Chinese, yeah, and they are either people that you see. This is how long ago? 16 years ago. That time they are much older than me, and they cook for me because I have good relationship with neighbors. Yeah, I will do good social, Yeah, I always do good social with people, with labor. Yeah, and they realize I got serious sick. So they sometimes they cook some dish to me, and I say this time I got a serious sick for 9 days, and after a week I got sick again. In 1 month I got 2 times sick because the attention is too big. Yeah, take my heart, my heart broken that time. So is why I would get 2 times a sickness in 1 month, and a very sickness. And that time the court refused my children request to see me, and later on my son study in high school, ask a teacher, he want to see me, he want to talk to me. Teacher doesn't allow, refuse his request. I just say the court didn't allow my children see me, but they told me, I knew they want to see me. Yeah, but the court, I don't know, police or some officer, yeah, and told told the Taiwanese association, told them, told the people, they told the people, because my 2 children hate me very, very much because I tried to murder their mother. So is why my 2 children hate me very, very much. They don't want to see me. Is why the court doesn't allow I see my children. Because my children hate me. They don't want to see me. They made this concept of story. They made this concept of story so evil. Very evil and terrible crime. Yeah. They don't allow, you can see, they don't allow I see my children. They use some ridiculous reason, like the jail doesn't suit children and entering in, go in, and they don't worry. I won't, because I love my children very, very much. They won't worry. I will hurt my children. They worry. My ex-wife hurt and injure my children after they see me. What kinds of ridiculous reason? And they don't allow my children see me, refuse my children's request, and then told the Taiwanese people, told all the people, yeah, and say, because my 2 children hate me, because so they don't want to see me, and even they force my children, my daughter write some lying letter to Taiwanese association, and force my children wrote the lying letter. How can they do it? You heard children, my children's, they are hurt their feelings. They are kids. They are kids. You do in this way on them. Terrible. Very, very terrible. You don't consider, you don't concern my children's feelings. You don't the evil sin on them. Because what for? Just want to destroy my life. Want to murder my life. That's all. That's all. Even you destroy my 2 children's lives. Australia is a democracy and the law of law country. Australia is not a dictatorship country. How can you do the way? How can the police, prosecutor, and judge, all of the judicials do the terrible way on me, on my kids? Okay, we come back. We come back to talk about it. I say I have many stories. I show is why I have write my own book. This book, I say is in Chinese, and I made it in year 2011. Year 2011, I made it. So this thing, and there just something happened before year 2011. After 2011, there are many things happen. So very ridiculous and unreasonable things happen, and maybe one day I have to correct them and make a one book. Yeah, because now this book, many people ask me, they want read the book, they ask me, but this book is only read in Chinese, not because I want to translate, interpret it in English, but so far I don't have enough money to do it. Later on, I try to complete it. If I still be in life, yeah, and I can do it. and I just say the nurse told me the hospital, yeah, they want to take my mobile away, but I refused. And even I don't need to see doctor. Yeah, take my tablets. Yeah, I say the tablets is from my home. My friend took them to give to me. I don't need it. Yeah, because when I see the doctor, no condition. Important, I have human right. I am not a criminal. Yeah, in hospital. So I have basic human right. They can't force me. They can't rob my mobile away. Yeah, I will insist in this way. Yeah, and then I say something. How do I say? So I don't know. It's why I do the life. Yeah, because I want to make a record. I hope all of you, yeah, my friend, I say all of you internet friend, yeah, I hope you give me support. Let everybody know. Let everybody know it. If they treat me in unhuman way, yeah, you can fight against for me, yeah, because I need supporting. I need your supporting. Thank you. And because today there are many people, yeah, watching my life, yeah, appreciate, yeah.